Hello there. We are ready to roll on a beautiful Thursday. Rico, I want to try to offer you a gift. A, because I think it's the right thing to do, but B, I horribly slandered your 49ers pre-show. So if I may.
Okay, you took a chair to him. But that's okay.
That was tough.
You know what? You had a rough night.
You're into aliens. That's your thing. That's your lane.
That's my jam.
You're a big aliens guy.
Oh, yeah.
All right. If an alien from the future joined us today and said, Michael, teach me about the 2025 Detroit Tigers. All I would have to do, presumably, if the aliens sit, you tell me if they use chairs. The point is, I could sit him down and just show him yesterday. Yesterday was the 7-course tasting flight, the complete experience of being a Tiger fan, and why this town is at war with itself. Mm-hmm. From show to show, from fan to fan, you have 3 buckets of fans. Mm-hmm. So I want to lay this out, and you can tell me if comprehensively yesterday was every emotion of Tiger fan on the spectrum. And then one thing that really jumped out at me and you. So first of all, we talk about the fans. You have fans that are all in. Organization can do no wrong. Mm-hmm. The true believers, the truth tellers, whatever you want to call them. Then you got the fans in the middle. They're bummed out about the deadline, but they want their team to win. Right? Mm-hmm. Then you got another bucket. Let it end. Pull the plug on Nona. I hate this team. I've said this multiple times. I'll continue to say it. My 21 years here in Detroit, this is the most confounding team we have talked about, okay? Mm-hmm. So that's the backdrop. Now, the game starts yesterday, and by playoff standards, that place was empty, okay? And it's not just people I work with at the game, people in my personal life at the game. Both upper decks towards the foul poles, empty. Tons of available seats in the lower bowl and mezzanine level. Place is empty, guys. They can announce 37. There wasn't 37 there. Right. Now, why is that important? Well, this is a town that shows out. This is a great sports city. You could get into that game for $18 yesterday on the secondary market. Do you know what the market said? We'd rather pay $300 to stand at a Lions game than $18 to sit at a Tiger playoff game. So for the people who want to bitch and moan and say, well, you know, you're making it. I'm not making anything up. The marketplace spoke. A Tiger playoff game on an idyllic fall afternoon was a morgue. Then the team goes out in the first 4 innings.
Hold on.
Oh, there's more?
Oh, there's more. It was a morgue in a game that truly meant something.
Everything.
That maybe you cheering can get this team going. This was it. You lose this game, season is over. And you chose not to go.
Cutscene. You didn't cheer. You booed them off the field multiple times in the first 4.5 innings. Now, cutscene. The meme or the gif of the Undertaker sitting up out of the coffin, the wrestling meme. The Tigers decided that, and we're going to be the 1927 Yankees. Every batter comes up. We're seeing extra base hits, power, opposite field with power, great at bats. You dropped a bomb on the Mariners.
We saw Javier Baez last night.
Right, yes. Then the crowd was explosive, those that were still there. So it is, now you set up a game 5 where emotionally people are all over the place. There are going to be people who convince themselves, I don't want to believe because I don't want to get hurt because they've hurt me so much. Then there are people who are all in, can't lose. It's a Scooble start, ain't losing. Mm-hmm. Rico, I picked him to win this series. I have no idea what will happen, but like question mark? Wasn't yesterday everything? This team puts you through hell to see if you're still interested.
Yes.
And then they show up with flowers.
Yes. I would tell the alien from the future, who I guess would already know because he's from the future. But anyway, I would tell him, if you guys eat, it's like eating your favorite thing, but you know you're allergic to it and it gives you hives. And you have to stab yourself with an EpiPen, but you can't stop eating whatever it is that you love. That's what watching this team is you enjoy it, but it's going to bring you some pain. It's going to bring you irritability, but in the end, you still keep eating it.
And guess what? Like, I know you laughed, and you have every right to laugh because, like, I'm Mr. Data, but, like, I didn't have a lot of data for this series and why I was optimistic.
No. But let me stop you there, Mike. It's why I didn't press you for data because there is no data. When you go to a magic show, you just sit back and you watch the rabbit come out of the hat. And there it is. I don't need to know where the rabbit was. Now just pull the rabbit out the hat.
Like yesterday, down 3-0, and fans booing this team off the field. If you told me they would score the most runs in a playoff game since 1964, I would have been like, where's that coming from? Did a meteor hit the Mariners bullpen?
No. I would have said, who? Seattle? Seattle's going to score that?
No, the Tigers.
Right, no. I would have been like, Seattle's 11 outs away from getting ready for Toronto.
So here's where I'm at. I'm not speaking for anyone else. You guys can do what you want. The point is the marketplace spoke. It's not 2 or 3 dozen people who are unhappy and call a radio station. But this is a team in the playoffs. They are going to a deciding Game 5 to go to the ALCS for the first time in over a decade. I'm not picking against them because things. Look, right now, I would just be equally surprised if they won 10-0, lost 10-0. You could tell me they're going to win the World Series, and I'm not even going to fight you at this point because I can't figure them out. No one can figure them out.
Bruh, you know what? You could save everybody at the time and just get Riley Green and Cal Raleigh right at home plate and flip a coin because that's what it feels like.
For sure.
Save us all the 3 hours of agony. We're just going to do a coin flip, and the winner goes on to play Toronto.
Look, the bottom line is this. I want to know where you're at with your team. And at a certain level, look, I'll say it again. As a marketplace, you have shown more of a desire to spend $300 for standing room tickets at a football game than you were to spend $18 at a baseball playoff game.
That's still less than it takes to park for the football game, just to put things in perspective.
But, make no mistake, this team tests fans in a way I can't think of another team that has done it. They test you. They almost make you want to quit, and then they bring you back in. Right. The emotional roller coaster of 2025 Detroit Tigers baseball should be a 30 for 30.
See, I call it emotional abuse, but yes, roller coaster abuse. Because what it feels like, it's like, okay, you know what, we're done, and then they show up with flowers. I'm sorry. Okay, let's go out to dinner, and then they stiff you with the check at dinner.
It's a constant roller coaster. So
nothing can be easy, nothing can be simple.
You know, again, I'd love to know where you're at with it. I thought a big statement was made by the customer base yesterday. It's unheard of for a playoff game to have that many empty seats and for tickets not to be expensive. I mean, $18? What is this, Spartan Stadium versus Rutgers? It was an MLB playoff game on a gorgeous fall afternoon. And please, I don't want to hear about afternoon. It's a playoff game. We're a metro area of 4.5 million people. Cut it out.
And you know what else is in the afternoon, right? Opening day. That's jam-packed.
But that's a party.
I'm just saying, it shows you that.
And there's optimism.
Right.
I don't think there's optimism.
There should have been optimism yesterday.
I know there should be. Well, look, I'm optimistic, and I don't even know the reasons why. I'm out here like Kenny, drunk. I'm optimistic. I don't know why. Happy Centennial, Kenny. Get to those bums later.
Do we have to?
Yeah, we do. It's opening night. By the way, if you're heading to LCA, you're going to get a real treat tonight. Kenny is dropping the puck. It's going to be big.
I thought he was doing the Zamboni.
I'm not dropping the puck.
You're not driving the Zamboni?
Oh. Also not blowing the goal horn yet either.
Do you want that?
Absolutely. That'd be dope.
No shot.
Will you at least be on the glass yelling, shoot the puck?
Oh. No shoot the puck.
248-539-9797. I want to know where you're at with this team. I want to know if yesterday comprehensively ran the gauntlet of every emotion this team could elicit. And as we head towards tomorrow night, guys, it's the same reason I picked you to beat Cleveland as the reason I picked you to beat the Mariners. I don't have great reasons.
Thanks.
But you're a barnacle at the bottom of a boat. You're a tough out. They don't quit. Do I think they're going to win the ALCS? No. I think a 7-game series is a bridge too far. But I'm not going to pick against you tomorrow night with Scooble on the mouth. I can't. How could I?
I don't know, because at this point, Vlad will trip down the stairs and something will happen, and he won't even play in that series.
Would have helped a few hours ago if you could have pulled that one off. Thanks for that.
Well, you know what? If you hadn't talked badly about my team, maybe.
Oh,
Anyway.
please.
I'm with you, though. There's no reason. There's no rationale. It's just they could win the game 5-0. They could lose 5-0. They could win 1-0, lose 1.
But what do you
I
make
have
of
no
people
idea.
spending $300 for standing room only tickets at a Lions game and won't spend $18? There were thousands of empty seats yesterday at a playoff game. That's unheard of in this town.
The quiet part out loud, they don't think that this team is going to win a World Series. So if I'm going to be disappointed, I'll be disappointed from my couch.
No, I think there's credibility to those of us who have at least acknowledged so many people who get brushed aside as bad fans. They're not bad fans. They're paying customers. They don't like this baseball.
All right.
So it's like, it's why I'm not mad at those people. And I'm not mad if you love your team. Go love your team. Hell, you could have loved your team for $18. Love them. Hell, love them twice. Do whatever you like.
And just imagine all those that are there are going to tell the story. I was there when they scored as many runs as ever.
Do what Kenny used to do for the cold cuts. Go a couple of rounds for your team. There you go. A little $18. 2 at a time for a dime, huh? You're like Fredo and the Godfather. Good for you. 248-539. Happy Centennial, Kenny. Rico, tell us about the basement, will you?